Chataun Gangsta William, aka OG Diggity. I'm hanging out with the big homie, Hankin TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, support the brother. We out here doing big things. It's all good, baby. Y'all see we free. We out here enjoying life. Wah! I want y'all to stop the violence, say no drugs, and put these guns down. I'm out, baby. Gotta go.
This is a certified hood classic.
I used to be in my feelings, then I turned up and got a spot. I can't say how much I made in that bitch, I just know it was a lot. I don't care no more if she love me for real, long as she love my knot. They say, you hitting them with too much drip. I know I got a mop. I put my flow in the microwave, I know I gotta blow, now it's hot. I was way too far ahead of my time, I had to slow down and stop. Before I pull up to the honeycomb, I got to go round the block. Looking in blind spots for any nigga think he on the low trying to plot. Go ahead.
Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hankin TV, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's my boy. He put dope content over there.
What's up with it? It's your boy JT. If I say I done it, I did it. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Hankin TV tonight. I got something special, man. This right here, I say this is a national platform, but I got something special for my Dayton people. But also, if you ain't from Dayton, man, you need to tune in too, because you can pick up some jewels and maybe implement this in your city where you at, or find out how you can be a part of it, because it's definitely going it's spread out. I got the CEO of Shop Black Business Dayton, and if you can you introduce yourself?
My name is Chataun Denis. I am the CEO of Shop Black Biz Dayton, LLC.
Okay. And if you can you go ahead and explain to everybody what Shop Black Business is?
Shop Black Biz Dayton is a directory for Black businesses in Dayton. It is not that, let me just say, the plight of urban communities all across the nation, right? The Black sides of town usually don't have no economy. And it's usually separated, the east and the west is usually separated by a river, railroad track, and in our case, a highway. And so it's not that we have a shortage of businesses, it's just that we don't know that our businesses exist. So we can't do business with them when we don't know where they are and we don't know where they exist. So the directory is the one place where people can go to learn about Black businesses and shop with Black businesses.
Okay. So one of the things I did to kind of encourage people and lure them in to come tonight, I sent out a message and shouted out to all small Black businesses to tune in. So how can they be a part of it?
So I launched in November, and the listing is free. So I started it on Instagram, and the page is Shop Black Biz Dayton, no spaces. You gonna pull it up?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
I just did a training video on how to use Instagram, because this is a lot of people don't fool with Instagram because it's too complicated, but it actually is not. Sweet. Okay, so if you go to your Instagram page, you put in the search bar Shop Black Biz Dayton, it'll pull up this page. What I've done is I've taken the businesses in Dayton, the ones that I know about, the ones that I have asked. I just send them a message. Hey, I started a directory for Black businesses in Dayton. Can I include you? They said yes. So as you see here, these circles, the highlights, these are called highlights. Can you roll your cursor over all of those circles in the middle of the screen? It says events, event space, loans and grants, women's services. These are all of the categories that I have categorized the Dayton businesses in. So if you click on events for me. People say it ain't nothing to do in Dayton. Just click on the circle. All right, so then you're going to get a series of, if you look at the top of the screen, you see those lines with short breaks in between. Each one of those is a commercial for a Black business. And so you move through this page by just clicking on or tapping on your phone on the right side of the screen. So you don't have to wait. You can just move through. Or you can, if you see the arrow right there next to the vertical square or rectangle, you can move through those commercials. And each one of those categories has a plethora of businesses in each one of them. So this is how it first started. So I grew it from the Instagram page, which I am now building up the website, which is shopblackbizdayton.com.
So so do you sponsor like pop-up shops and things like that?
Like I said, I just started in November. So what's happening now for Black History Month and celebration of Dayton Black businesses, I am planning the Dayton Black Biz Challenge. So for the entire month of February, I am offering 28 suggestions for how each of us can support our local Black businesses in Dayton. We've got about 12 raffle prizes right now. 12 businesses in the directory have donated their services. So every Sunday at 7 p.m., we're going to go live on Instagram. And for the individuals who are completing their challenges, I'm creating a challenge sheet with the 28 ways that people can support Black businesses and shop Black. Every Sunday, we're going to raffle off one of the prizes to the people who, when they shop Black, they post on their social media or send the text message to, I still have to get the number. When they post and tag the business and tag Shop Black Biz Dayton, we enter you, that's an entry, into the raffle for that week. And for the folks who complete the entire challenge, first, second, and third place, first place, we're going to do $500. Second place, we're going to do $300. And third place, we're going to do $200. So plenty of chances to win.
So are you doing this by yourself?
I have an entire team of folks. I'm looking on the screen. My Aunt Marcia is on here. She's been talking to people. I got a whole tribe of folks. I got my girlfriend. She's been doing the Facebook. She created the Facebook and TikTok accounts. I've been managing the website along with, I got my nephew working. I got my cousin working. I'm just picking up people who got skill sets, and it's been a beautiful experience because I have a lot of people who are helping out. I got folks downtown at the launch date and at the hub. They're writing press releases for me. I got a month of radio spots on WROU. We got 100 spots going there for the month. This podcast, thank you for having me on. I was on a podcast day before yesterday. So it really has been a village effort.
Right. So what should people do if they want to like be a part and help out?
So if you have a business and you're not yet listed and you want to be listed, DM me at the Shop Black Biz Dayton Instagram page and just say, add me. It usually doesn't take much. I can go to your Instagram page if you have one and just take one of your posts and create a story, and I will add you into the Instagram directory part. And then if you want to be added to the website, go to shopblackbizdayton.com and complete the form that tells you to complete the form if you want to list your business in the directory. And then for helping out, just DM me. I'm still creating the flyers for the events. As you can see in that red column, we've got a whole host of free events happening, promoting the businesses, promoting fun, promoting the event spaces that we're hosting these events. So yeah, I could use help creating these flyers, setting up the Eventbrite pages. It's a lot of logistics that is happening on the back end of this. And how many days I got? We're launching hard on February 1st. I got a week. So whoever has some free time and is technically inclined, and if you're not technically inclined, just spread the word.
Right. And one of the reasons I had made this platform, was to kind of shine light on the different talents, businesses, and brands that's here in Dayton. So, far as small black-owned businesses in Dayton, we all know that small businesses struggle. What are some things people can do, like to kind of like boost their morale and boost their business?
Ooh, that's a good one. Like I say, I volunteer at the Greater West Dayton Incubator. Twice a month, we have business clinics. So if you have a business and you're struggling, there is no reason for you to be struggling with your business. There's too many people out here who want to help you. Go to the gwdi.com website, get on their email list, show up to some of those clinics. I just left a networking meeting with Network and Chill. Them fellas over there, they're helping people with businesses for free. Well, it's $9.99 a month, which might as well be free. But get some help at Launch Dayton, the hub. You can go down there. There are tons of places people can go. You all can go to get help with your business.
Okay. Now, some people think they can start a business. They just we're just gonna use dinners, for example, selling dinners. They think they can just make a Facebook post, put it up, say I'm selling dinners. What are some of the first steps people need to take to start a small business?
The first thing is I like to use a 3-page business plan. The first step is to mind map. First of all, you want to do what it is that you love to do and what you're gifted at. That makes work not work, right? When you can make money living your passion. So you want to mind map your idea out. What is it that you want to do? It's basically the who, what, when, where, why, and how, just like we learned in grade school. Start with that page. Once you go from the who, what, when, where, why, and how, you take that and you put it into what we like to call the business model canvas. It is a diagram of the structure of a business. Most businesses fail because they don't have proper structure or proper strategy. I am a master at business strategy. I come up with this stuff every day, all day long. I am an idea factory, right? So when you have proper business strategy and then you put that effort behind it and the intentionality, that's when the business takes off. So you got to know who your customers are. You got to know what they want, how to get the product to them, how to merchandise it, how to set up your back end operations for your business so that it can make money for you while you're sleeping. And I could keep going on and on and on. But the first step is getting your ideas out of your head and onto paper in some type of business plan format.
Right. And then by you being a business strategist, what is the reason why you think a majority of small businesses fail?
Because we don't have strategy. We don't have strategy. I feel like we have self-worth challenges too as Black people, because we've been conditioned to get the bottom of the barrel and to perpetuate the crabs in a barrel mentality. We don't price our products and our services right. We lowball ourselves. Every time I raise my prices, I have to really work with myself emotionally and mentally, and to overcome that social conditioning of feeling like if I charge too much, they're not going to buy it. So addressing those aspects of ourself, working on our self-confidence, that's key. And then when you put the strategy behind it and you get some folks around you who can help you build your business and point you in the right direction and help you network with the right people, more of our businesses will be successful.
Right. I don't want to keep asking you like the same questions and getting the same answers, but sometimes, we got to be repetitive, and sometimes we got to beat stuff into people's heads. So what are some of the basic, we're going to say between 1 to 3, what are some of the basic 1 to 3 strategies you see people not applying?
Not applying, having your paperwork together. And we got a whole bunch of hustlers on the west side of Dayton. We know how to hustle, but we don't know how to legitimize our businesses. Like when the government made Juneteenth a holiday, that's reparations right there. It's so much money out here, and it's going to be so much money out here where people are going to be looking for Black businesses to invest in. So it is my personal mission to make sure that as many Black people on the west side of Dayton get their paperwork together so that we can start getting these set-asides. We're leaving over $60 million of money on the table a year in Ohio alone because we ain't got enough people that's certified. So paperwork, that's number one. We need to be documenting everything. Keep your receipts in a shoebox if you have to. But we need to be filing our taxes, and we got to have our LLCs. We got to have the paperwork. That's number one. Number two, I would say market research. Just because we like it and we think it's good, we think that other people, just because we build it, other people gonna come. That ain't necessarily the case. So we have to create products and services that people actually want, and they have to be priced appropriately for them to move. I would say that's number two. And number three, I would say would be marketing. Getting the product or service into the hands of the customer who is looking for that service and who is ready to purchase that service. Those three key areas, I feel like we struggle the most.
One of the things I can see people lacking in, here I am, a platform, I'll put up posts all day, say, I'm doing free promotion. Boom. Don't nobody even want no free, they don't even want the free promotion.
What?
You know, so it becomes, yeah. I get thousands of views, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I do free promotion for you. I do it all the time. Small business, people with business, I'm doing free promotion. Hit me up. I just put a post up last night, so I'm doing free reviews. All you gotta do is just hit me up.
And nobody checked in with you.
Nobody checked in. And I'll say that to say, because when we went through the Instagram page and we did the events and all the commercials you had up, you know, so that take a lot of time and dedication for you to make those commercials for people, you know?
Well, I actually just take what they have and just repost it. That's the easy part about it. Now, on the page in the grid, now if you scroll down on the page, all of those videos are mine. So I started this because I've been quasi-retired for the past 10 years. So I kind of been off the grid a little bit. So when coming back in, I'm like, I'm seeing all these videos, these fly videos people making. I'm like, oh, I want to learn how to use the software. So as I'm out, like I say, I'm shopping Black. So I'm using the Black businesses as my muse. I'm recording video and I'm making videos. And I'm learning the software just as I intended to. But the stories, the ones in the categories, those are stories. Those are the ones that are 15 seconds or less. And they expire after 24 hours unless you post them there permanently, which is what those categories, those highlights do. But I just repost other people's stories that they have, stories and posts that they have on their page. So I don't have to recreate the wheel for each and every one of these. Just for these ones, these boxes right here, those are all of the videos that I created.
Okay, so you also say you write grants. So what type of grants do you write, and how would they benefit people? Because people don't know about, they be lacking on the grants.
So I've been in business. So my other business is called Grant Source Consulting. And that's the business that I launched in Atlanta in 2007. And I still operate that business, except I am not promoting that business. I just maintain a handful of clients down in Atlanta. They're nonprofits, 501c3 organizations. So for them, I write foundation grants to foundations, local, city, state. Those clients, they don't qualify for federal funding. So most of our government funding is at the city and the state level. And so yeah, that's the grant writing. So what I want to do with Shop Black Biz Dayton is transition from the dominant grant writing piece, because most of these grants out here are going to be for nonprofits. And I don't encourage people to go nonprofit because most people don't understand the business model of the nonprofit correctly. And so it usually doesn't work. But what's happening with the access to capital that we haven't had historically is being reversed. And so there are a lot of competitions. It's grant money. It might not be called grant money, but it might be competition. It might be pitch competition money. I got a couple of folks that I'm mentoring in the University of Dayton flyer pitch competition, helping them with their pitch decks, helping them with their financial projections, with their pro formas, developing their presentations. So I'm looking to help people to develop solid business plans that will also serve as their grant proposals, because they're pretty much the same. And so when there is a grant that you might even qualify for, and it opens up tomorrow and they give you a month to prepare the application before it's due, you'll have that document ready and you can copy and paste a lot of the content from your business plan into the grant proposal. That makes sense.
Yeah, it most definitely do. So what are the first steps people need to take to secure funds for their small business?
To secure funds, I tell people you're gonna have to fund it yourself. You got to fund it yourself, because if you go to a bank, you got an idea. The bank is going to want to know what collateral you have banking on that idea. What work have you done to develop the product or the service already? How much of your money have you put into it and invested into it? You can't expect an external funder to invest in a business that you haven't invested in. So that's the first thing. And I say use your resources. Not all businesses have to be started with money. I started my grant writing business with $1,500, and I bought me a used computer. I made me some postcards and got me a bunch of postage. But most of my hustle was out networking with people. I passed out a whole lot of business cards. So it doesn't require a lot of money to start business. I just encourage people to start where you at and figure out what resources you have, what connections do you have, what skills do the people around you have that can help you.
Right. And you're only gonna get out what you put in anyway.
Yeah.
So you say the official launch is February the 1st?
February the 1st is the official launch. Yep, we've got radio spots. We've got 100 radio spots on WROU. We're going with 102.9. We got 80,000 impressions coming from digital marketing through WROU. And we got Launch Dayton promoting, the hub downtown, they're promoting. Launch Dayton is writing us a press release. My big vision is I want to, like Black Lives Matter, I want to get the yard signs. I want to put the window decals up, the posters, the coasters for the restaurants. I want to be on the billboards on the side of buses. I want to post it everywhere. So we know that we have a place to spend our money with our own people. We don't have to go across the highway for anything. Literally, we don't. We got everything on this side.
Right. And once again, tell the people about the raffle.
All right, so the raffle prizes, we've got oh man, where's my sponsor sheet? Okay, let me think off the top of my head. We've got the Hands Bodywork. He's a massage therapist and bodywork specialist. He's donating a free body assessment. And we've got Exquisitely Bare Aesthetics. She's donating a gift card and a free skin analysis. We've got Holy Grounds Coffee Shop. She's donating a $20 gift card. We have Whitney Barkley of Speakerazi. She is donating a Hey Black Girl. She's the author of Hey Black Girl. She's donating a book and a puzzle. And we've got other raffle prizes I can't think of off the top of my head. And I am personally donating cash prizes of $1,000 broken into, like I said, first, second, and third prizes for people who complete the challenges first, second, and third place.
Right. So we definitely gonna be looking forward to that. I think that's a great event to kick off for Black History Month. I also was going through the directory and had told people who I know own small business I would be getting with them about how to get in the directory. I'm also gonna post the link to the website and the link to the Instagram in the description of this YouTube video. So one more thing for the people that's talk about the plans you have for spreading abroad.
Woo. It's such a big vision. So I have registered Shop Black Biz Atlanta, Shop Black Biz Las Vegas, Shop Black Biz Chicago, Shop Black Biz Cincinnati. And I just tell everybody to go on and go somewhere, get a domain with Shop Black Biz and a city behind it. That's my insider trading for today. Get you one of them domains. It only costs $2 a month. So my big vision is, because I'm a grant writer, as this federal money comes down the pike, I just found a RFP, which is a request for proposals from the federal government, and they're offering $3 million for the development of incubators that support underserved Black businesses with technical assistance, business coaching, access to capital, business planning, business strategy, and the like. So, and this is just the beginning. There aren't any folks that I know of that qualify for that money, unfortunately. I have reached out to some folks down at the hub to see if they're applying and if some of our groups can get in on their application. But if we miss this one, I'm just going to be ready for the next one. Because what I envision this being is a place where local government, city, county, state, federal, they come to us. If you want to shop with businesses on the West Side and you want to do what's right and balance out the equity in our community, we got a place where you can come. If you're looking for a caterer, we got a whole list of them, in fact, that we can recommend for you and your corporate event.
And then for the one last thing, what is one thing you want people to know about Shop Black Business Dayton?
That it's only gonna work if we spread the word, grassroots, word of mouth. Here's a stat for you. If every working adult in Dayton, if every working Black adult in Dayton, which is about 53,000 people, if we each spend $100 a month with Black businesses, we can circulate, what is that, 53,000 times, add 2 more zeros? We can circulate $5.3 million in our community in 1 month. Imagine if we did that every month for an entire year. 5.3 million times 12 is basically $60 million. We wouldn't have to go nowhere on the other side of the highway for nothing. Everybody will have a job. Imagine if we spent $500 a month with Black businesses. It's infinite potential. So that's what I leave you with. That's the importance of shopping Black. That's the importance of shopping on the West Side of Dayton. There's no reason our economy should be as depressed as it is. We have the economic buying power. We spend so much money on hair and beauty products. Let's just keep some of that money on the West Side of Dayton and let's build up the neighborhood.
Right. But one of the things, I'm trying to think how to say this without making it sound negative, but it's the truth. So how do you think you change a person's mindset? Okay, say for instance, they set out to say, okay, I want to shop Black businesses. I want to shop small businesses. But when they first time, they second time, boom, they run into a bad experience.
Right.
I've seen a lot of complaints about that on social media, and I also have ran into it myself.
Yeah. I mean, we got a customer service issue. Just think, like, I like to give us grace because we behind the 8 ball. Not due to any fault of our own. we have been systematically discriminated against and withheld. Capital resources, education, everything has been withheld from us. So for us not to know it makes sense that we don't know it. So we got to be patient with each other. We're going to have to go out our way to shop black. We might have to drive an extra 5 miles. We might have to spend an extra $10. If you got it, then do it. If you don't stress out. But we are going to have to go out our way to change the culture. Look at the Jews. You go to New York, they got a whole section of New York, schools, houses, everything, markets, car lots, everything. We don't have that. We just need to get organized. And I feel like that's what we're doing. It's our time now. It's just going to take some time. And if you have a bad experience with a black business, give them some feedback. Tell them what they did, how they can improve. And we got to learn how to receive the criticism as well.
Right. I think that right there was a great answer. And I also think it was a great question because, like I said, I've seen complaints myself on social media, and I also experienced it. So that's like the other side of the coin. Now,
right.
Like I said, I'm gonna post all the contact information in the description of the YouTube video. But can you also tell us the website and the Instagram again, please?
Yep. All of the social media handles are shop, SHOP, black, BLACK, Biz, BIZ, Dayton, DAYTON. That's Instagram, Shop Black Biz Dayton, no spaces. That's Facebook, Shop Black Biz Dayton, no spaces. TikTok, Shop Black Biz Dayton, no spaces. And the website is shopblackbizdayton.com.
Okay, I appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you, Hank, so much.
You try to win me some for that. Win me some for that raffle that's coming up month.
Yes, I'm excited. So also let me talk about the challenge sheets. So we've got we're going to be putting challenge sheets and it will be available digitally on the website. And we're also going to have hard copies. You can pick them up at probably 5 retail storefront locations. And it's basically a sheet with 28 businesses on it. And we have created challenges. So one challenge might be buy a coffee from a Black-owned coffee shop. So we're telling you where the coffee shops are. We got Third Perk, we got Coffee Grind over in West Social Tap, and we got Holy Grounds on Wayne Avenue. There's 3 coffee shops, and I'm sure it's the restaurants that serve coffee. That's one challenge. Another challenge is attend the Hey Black Girl author book signing and empowerment circle. That's where we're going to be reading Hey Black Girl for all of us Black girls who grew up and society told us we were too dark, or our edges didn't lay down, or we were too loud, or we were doing too much. It's working through all of that social conditioning to get to the heart of where our spirit is and releasing all of those ideas that were enforced, that were pushed upon us, that we never got the opportunity to agree to. That's another event. Another event we got going on is we're going to have at MySpace events. I'm probably saying it wrong, but she's hosting a young lady that has an event space on Main Street. She's hosting a caterer's brunch and sip. Yeah, a sip and tasting, or tasting and sip. That's going to be on the 19th, I believe, a Sunday. So we're going to be featuring Dayton caterers. On Friday, we're doing a paint and sip at the same place just to hang out, make some beautiful artwork, and have some cocktails. And so if you go to the shopblackbizdayton.com, the events are listed there. We're going to keep adding events as they come up. And we're just going to be promoting. Sign up for the email list so you don't miss an event or an announcement. Also, submit your biz listings there as well. Yeah.
Okay. And do Shop Black Biz Dayton have anything coming up after the Black History Month thing?
Hank, I ain't even got that far. Honestly, I'm like I said, this thing has taken on a life of its own. I am like just focused on getting everything, all of the logistics squared away for February 1st. And then after that, we'll see what happens.
Okay. That was very informative, man. I'm gonna encourage everybody to slide through, check them out. Like you say, set up for the email list. If you're a small business owner, you're not in the directory, go ahead and get in the directory and let's work together.
Yes. Thank you, Hank, so much. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for all the positive comments. I look forward to seeing y'all out on social media as y'all go shop black, take a pic or a video, tag us, tag the business, tag Shop Black Biz Dayton, and share. That's the only way that the algorithm of these social media sites pick that up too. When we share, that signals the social media site to promote those shared and tagged videos. Right. So the more we share with all the folks in Dayton, we just want to let people know they got options, that they got Black options, and that they, we ain't got to travel too far. We can actually just go down the street.
Okay, we come back up maybe in the beginning of the summer and see what you got coming up next and see where we at.
Have me back on, please.
Okay, I got you. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you, Hank. Have a good one, everybody. Good night.
Okay, you too. All right, y'all. Go ahead and check that out. Shop Black Business Dayton. Like they said, they got a raffle going on for Black History Month. They got the task sheet. It's gonna be in 5 different stores. You can pick them up. So just tap in, man. That's how that's the only way things gonna get better in anything. You know what I'm saying? We got to work together, man. We got to stick together, man. We got to stop having a crab in the barrel mentality. I'm kind of facing some stuff like that myself. And I'm trying to be the bigger man, you know what I'm saying? Take the high road, but we just got to work together, man. We got to stick together. I got some dope interviews coming up for us. As a matter of fact, it fall right in line with this. This Thursday coming up, I got Antoine Cunningham coming up. He has a wine. He has Kiera wine. I got him coming up Thursday. So make sure y'all tune in for that. Then Monday, I got Brooklyn, New York, gangster, ex-drug kingpin and enforcer. I got Brian Glaze Gibbs coming up. February the 2nd, I got boxing heavyweight champion Robert Sims coming up. And on February the 6th, I got another content creator, Nitty TV coming up. So man, make sure y'all tune in, man. Slide through the website, check out the social media. I'm gonna put it in the description of this video. And let's just work together, man. I got some more content I'm dropping. I still ain't dropped the content. I know people are going to be mad. And when I went to the Dallas Stadium, I still got to drop that video, man. Dallas just lost the other day. But, hey, I got to tell people. People tell me I caught a lot of flack from going there. People thought I was a Dallas fan. But, man, how you going to go to Dallas, Texas, and not visit the stadium? I don't care who you're a fan of. So I got that content coming up, man. I got some more content. And I want to thank y'all for coming through, man. And make sure y'all go through there, man. And hit that social media and hit that website for Shop Black Biz Dayton. And follow me on all social media platforms of Hankin TV. Man, thank y'all for coming through. I'm out.